Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Another day in the Datsun garage. Today we're going to talk about a little bit about maintenance. I'm here with my brother with the white body, white fender.
What's up, peeps?
OG Datsun. Getting that car cleaned up.
OG Datsun. Make sure to check out my other channel, CAM, C-A-M, 260Z. You can see a lot of old content. I haven't posted stuff up in a while. Just been completely tied up, busy with life. But my brother's got this channel. Show some love. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. He's gonna keep bringing a little bit more content, more talking content. The 260Z channel is more like cinematic stuff. You know what I'm saying? That we film and upload. But this channel right here is gonna get more, more explanation about what we do and how we do it. We're gonna showcase our cars. We're gonna showcase our friends' cars, our family cars, my brother's car, all cars. We're gonna do whatever we can. Let me clean that lens for you, brothers. Hang on a sec. There we go.
Woo! Fresh. Anyways, so wanted to go over a couple little things, some new little stuff that I got here today. And one of this is restoring the harness for all the injectors. We got the kit actually on Amazon, so run and get them before they run out, because this is incredible. I can't believe I found this and it was for cheap. Mad cheap, probably like 60 bucks I think. Let me show you what's going on. This is the old plug connector. If you can see in there, it's all corroded. It's green, melted. I did catch fire once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that day.
Yeah. Make sure you keep a fire extinguisher in these cars. So you see how it's all broken, no clips or anything. The new replacement, you can see here. Okay, what do you call these connectors, George?
Which ones?
The ones that I bought to do the connectors for the wires?
I forgot the name. They got a specific
Buttless or whatever.
Oh, you mean the okay, I got you. The splicing, the connectors?
Yeah.
They're non-insulated.
Non-insulated connectors.
Yeah.
Then what you do is you get the insulation, put it on there, and then this is the. Oh, I already covered it. But anyways.
So yeah, the beauty of it is, if you see this set of pliers right here, it's got that middle section right there. Will crimp it down, so you get a nice tight crimp, and then on the back, once it's crimped down like this, you put it in the back, and then you get another crimp which will fold it over. So you initially get a crimp down, and then another crimp that folds it over. So it's the best you could do without having to solder it. We've done a bunch of cars of that. We've done a bunch of harnesses, and they've all come out pretty good. So it works pretty good. That's what I recommend doing.
Definitely.
As you can see, he's already working on it. This is the finished product right here. Okay. So again, so it'll crimp down and then it'll fold over like that. You got a hell of a secure connection. I mean, this thing is not going anywhere. Then
what you want to do afterwards is use the little wire cover.
Yeah, these are the heat shrink.
Heat shrinks.
We like to use the marine type because they have a built-in sealant. So what you do is, you slide that over like that. You do your connection, then you bring it over, and then you heat it up. And what you're gonna end up with, is.
Here, want to heat one up there for them?
Yeah, let's do one. So you can see what we're
Here's
doing.
the lighter right there.
All right. So what you want to do is, you kind of want to center it, right? So you feel for where it ended at. You want to bring that over. You want to center it. Give the same distance on this end that you have on this end. And once you got it centered, you simply just run the fire right underneath it like this. Spread it out evenly. Okay? Until she shrinks down. Once she shrinks down, that's a waterproof connection right there. That's the best connection you'll be able to get without having to solder it. Here, go ahead and do this one too, so you guys can kind of get an idea.
Make sure you follow your colors on your wires. Make sure you're doing right.
Yeah.
Plug.
There you go. Heat that up like that. Make sure to have a cold beer nearby if it's a hot day. And that's it, brother.
Or a bong.
There you go. Beautiful.
Sweet. Nice. So the kit, it includes actually all your injector plugs, which you see here. They have their clips. This is amazing. And they also come with the TPS throttle positioning sensor clip, brand new as well. And even your MAF. Look at this. Incredible. MAF connection. I went ahead too and I went ahead and purchased from walkerproducts.com, or eBay sells them too, a new TPS throttle positioning sensor. I've been having issues with mine. Look at this. It's just like a factory spec. This is incredible. It's made in Italy. Good product. We'll find out once I put it on. But this is kind of things that you got to do to keep these cars running. Change your plugs. Next step is take off my math and go ahead and clean it, because you know, being that the cone's up front, all that dirt and debris gets in there and it gets all dirty and nasty. Another thing, you know, always want to change your plugs, because you get foul plugs. It's not a good thing.
We got a lot of plans for this car. I mean, eventually this car will be turbo. We got the turbo. We just don't have the time. You know, I got the welder. I got everything at home to fabricate it. I'm able to fabricate a turbo kit for this car, no problem. It's just finding the time to do so. But this is a high mileage engine, so before we even do that, or before we consider turboing it, obviously we want to check into maybe getting it rebuilt, or buying a set of pistons, or finding a lower mileage engine.
Get a turbo engine would be great.
Or even a turbo engine. Yeah, we've been looking for ET, you know, L28 ET for a while and haven't found one. I have a block at home, but it's got a little bit of scoring on the top, so it needs to be decked. That's why I haven't given it to him. Otherwise, I would have given it to him, so he could have gotten, you know, at least get started on that. But I'm not saying this motor won't hold it. I'm sure it's going to hold it, but you want to get started with something that's relatively low mile and freshened up if you're going to run boost on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're going to spend the time and the money, might as well do it right.
I ran boost through a 260Z that I had, an S30, and it was basically an 80-something thousand mile car. And I just added the turbo on there, obviously with the fuel management and everything else, but I never touched the engine. I never did head gaskets. I never did any of that. And I ran, what, 12 pounds, 13 pounds max?
12, 13 max. Lasted over 2.5 years, and it's still running out there, whoever bought it.
It's still running. The car ran great for a number of years.
Which, by the way, if you're watching us, dude, what's up, man?
Yeah, man.
I hope you're enjoying the car.
so I think the trick behind it was proper cooling. So I had I had a huge intercooler on the car, and timing. These cars, they benefit a lot from proper timing. So what I was doing is I was taking back 1 degree per pound of boost. So at 13 pounds, I retarded 13 degrees. So basically that formula worked for me. It may work for other people. But do your own research before you go ahead and, you know, do anything like that. And then I highly recommend that you get a tuner. I know it's expensive and a pain in the ass to deal with. But you know, if you find somebody who's knowledgeable and they know what they're doing, it could save your motor. It could save you time and money too. So please consider that. But these cars are great. I used to have an S30 and I sold it. My brother got me into an S130.
Yep.
So
that's the white body, white fender. So everybody tell that's not white body. Well, it's a white fender, white body.
Yeah, I mean the reason why we say it's white body,
because the damn body's white.
Well, yeah, it's kind of white, but the thing is,
it's got a fat ass.
It's easy to go ahead and order a set of fenders from eBay and just slap them on, right? Fine, I understand. Those are fender flares. These have been molded into the car. I mean, there's a considerable amount of time,
ton of difference too. Look at that.
Dedicated to this. You know, you got that smooth finish. So it is a wide body in essence. I know it's not a wide body, but it gives you that wide body look. The car is great, man. I mean, it's got its things that I need to take care of, like suspension, bushings, and stuff like that.
This is sitting on geckos, right? Gecko coilovers?
Yeah, this has got the S130 Gecko coilovers from Japan.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the Avant-Garde wheels, which are awesome-ass wheels, 3-piece wheels.
Super deep dish.
Yeah, they're
13 in the back, 11 in the front, like I said in the previous video. But they are like negative, Jesus, I don't know, negative 30.
Yeah, they got a negative offset.
It's really crazy.
I went ahead and put in these side skirt extenders.
Yeah,
my brother
these are from Mazda Miata.
Yeah, Mazda Miata. So if you guys are wanting to get some side skirt extenders, I believe the 95 Miata or something.
Yeah.
The 90s Miata, the bug eyes.
The first gen.
Yeah. The ones with the pop-up lights.
Yeah.
Those side skirts are like the exact length for the 280ZX, so you can consider
with the MSA 1 and without as well. You could use it. The MSA 2, you're gonna run into a little bit of problems. I figured out once I bought it and put it on my car. You're just gonna have to run separate brackets and have it put on the side.
Yeah, you could probably use them without.
So you want to share with us the bumper trick on the back? How it doesn't have the freaking devil freaking horns.
Okay, so basically when I bought the car, they had already flushed out those bumpers that come out. This is an 83, so the 83 had the nice plastic bumper. So when I bought the car had those bumpers that come out from the bumper itself. So they flushed that out already when they did the paint job. But this thing was sticking out way out here because it was in the factory setup. So what I ended up doing was I actually cut this bumper in so that I could recess it into the body to give it more of a
You also got to cut it in here on this side, right?
I had to cut it in here, and I had to trim this as well.
And just push it forward.
Right. So you can't use the inner body of it. So the factory crash stuff that's in it, you got to toss that because it doesn't give you enough clearance to flush the bumper in. So that went out the door. So what I had to do is just use the shell, but inside of here, I actually got some aluminum support brackets because otherwise the bumper will do this. You know what I'm saying? So I got a support bracket on there to keep it true. So there is a little bit of massaging to do. It's not something you want to like rush it. You want to take your time with it. You want to cut, measure, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of work with it little by little so you can end up with a nice look. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks.
Super clean, man.
You know, it's a cleaner look. I like that tucked look. I didn't want to flush it out completely. I wanted just a little bit of a lip. And man, it worked out great. I mean, I'm really happy.
Yeah, this part right here is something that I came up with in my car, and we all share it now.
Oh yeah.
It's a little spoiler wing, but you see, this is actually what is this? Is the garage molding thing, or?
Yeah, it's a garage seal.
Oh, the easy lift. The easy lift is online.
The easy lift is online, and you just kind of cut it to length, and it actually makes like a
little spoiler.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Super durable. I mean, you know, it's.
Yeah, you can get, there's different kinds. This is a little bit softer, and then the one that I have, it's like the hard material one with the high gloss on it. You can see it's pretty cool. Everybody loves this. It's a little more strength, and it's high gloss on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got some pretty big plans for this car. Hopefully, you know, if I get to keep it for that long.
Yeah.
I'm always threatening my brother I'm gonna sell it.
You're not. It's impossible. You can't get it. Once you get these freaking dots, dude, it's really hard to get rid of them.
So yeah, the plan is to probably go twin turbo with the L28. It's a little ambitious, I know, but a lot of the old school
the Red Devil Z, right?
Yeah, Devil Z. A lot of the old school Japanese guys, they used to twin turbo these cars, and I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like, I like that. You know, it's attractive. So I'm gonna try to do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna do it on the driver's side, I mean on the passenger side, like I did my S30. I was one of the very first guys to put the turbo on the passenger side. Then a lot of guys followed after that, including that guy from Australia that says he's got the best looking 130, which it is not. It's a 2+2. It's a school bus. So think again, buddy. You drive a school bus.
Motherfucker.
And he did it on his passenger side way after I did mine. So I had mine in the beginning of 2020 is when I finished my car. So 2 years I've had that on the passenger side, and a lot of guys followed after that, which is cool. You know, a lot of guys contacted me for some knowledge. Hey, how did you do this? What do you recommend? Well, you know, how did you go underneath and this and that? So, you know, I helped a lot of dudes out. Great guys. But some dudes were just, you know, talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, that's stupid, blah, blah, blah. The car ran great, still running. Super fast. It stayed super, super cold. Putting turbo on that side gave us a bunch of advantages.
Yeah, you're always gonna get your shit talkers online. Social media is just the way it is.
Call them the keyboard warriors.
Yeah, that's why one of the pages I like to follow all the time, and I post a lot in is the 280ZX Club. It's been a great page, great people, great atmosphere. Never had any problems with them. So, but you know, in every world there's always that black cloud. You know what I mean?
What I like about my brother is, man, if you know, if you guys have any questions, you hit him up. My brother's always down to help people out. You know what I mean? He'll try to answer whatever questions you have as best as he can. You know what I mean? He likes to share his knowledge. He's not like other people on the internet who are douchebags and you ask him stuff. I mean, I reached out to a guy about how to center the back wheel and the wheel well, because one of the things that I'm running into is by lowering the car, the A-arms automatically push that wheel in. And I try to reach out to this dude who have done some work and to kind of fix that. He's seen my message and never contacted me back. And that's being a douchebag. That's a dick move.
Oh shit, man! I'm telling you, the Datsun world, buddy.
Controversial shit today.
Yeah. No, you gotta talk a little bit about everything. You know, everything's got to be put on the table because this is it's a big community.
No, a small community.
Actually, a small community. Yeah, very true.
But it's got a huge following. You know?
It's got a huge following. We all just trying to get out there and do what we can do. And like I said, a lot of us are on a budget, and we do what we can do with what we can do. And it's not always, you know, very easy to do. But if you're good with your hands, you can do anything that you want to do. And that's something that I always do.
Yeah, so if you guys got any questions, man, I mean, hit us up. We'll be more than happy to share like what we've done to these cars. We got a little bit of knowledge with the S130s. My brother's got more knowledge than I do. I just got this car. But if you guys have any questions, hit us up, man. We'll be happy to help you. I mean, if you live here locally, we live in Florida, so if you live locally, you're more welcome to come out and hang out with us. We do events. Our car club is called Classic Imports. So it's not only Datsun stuff.
Import classics.
Import classics. Yeah, so it's not only Datsun cars. We have people with all kinds of vehicles. Old 300ZXs, Z31, Z32s,
RX-7s. It's European and JDM imports.
Right, exactly.
If you got something crazy, come on and hang out. I don't give a shit. Exactly. I also got another page. It's called Cam Car Meets. I've been around for over 9 years, over 1,600 members. So we hang out with everybody. So we're in Southwest Florida, but we move around Florida and go to a lot of events and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. Just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what we do, how we do it. Until next time, catch you later. Clean the lens.